Wanna grind, wanna grind, yeah, wanna grind, yeah.
Every day I'm with my team. Every day we on our grind. Baltimore too many niggas dying. Better watch out for me and mine. Every day I'm with my team. Every day we on our grind. Baltimore too many niggas dying.
2,000 years later. 6.5 hours later. A few inches later. Day 2.
I'm just playing. What's up, guys? It's your boy Xavier the Man, and I'm back with another video. And you know, I just thought about doing. I think I'm gonna start doing some more storytelling, because you know, a lot of stories I tell are funny. I have a lot of funny things to, you know, say and stuff to make other people enjoy it. Now, this story this weekend, well, the first half is it's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Second half is just whatever. Well, to me, it's cool too. But, so look, I'm gonna tell you guys a quick little story about my past weekend. All right, so here we go. so let's say it's about probably okay. So it's Friday night, right? So Friday night, and my cousin, she was like, "Hey, let's go get crepes." I was like, "All right, cool." So me and her went to get crepes, and we're talking and chopping it up and stuff. And after like we're halfway through eating our crepes or whatever, she goes, X, we should go to the strip club. I'm like, wait, hold on, what? She was like, let's go to a strip club. And I was just like, in my mind, I'm thinking like, what female really wants to go to a strip club to watch other females dance, you know? Wait, so she was just like, yeah, let's go to a strip club. And I was like, ooh, okay, all right, cool, whatever. You know, we 18, you know, we doing us or whatever. I really ain't had fun like in forever. It's been like a couple months since I've actually had fun and done stuff. But yeah. By the way, before I get into this story, if you were an adult, if you still consider me as a child, then please leave now. Thank you for watching the video. Hit that like button and subscribe. Peace. Alright, no, I'm just playing. But seriously though, if you're an adult and you do not want to hear what happened, because this is kinda, it's not gonna make it seem hecka bad. I'm gonna just tell you how how whatever, happened. Now, like I said, I'm gonna say it. This is the third time I'm saying it. If you are an adult and you do not want to hear me say something that you feel will make you think of me differently, then please leave now, because this video is finna get good. Well, let's get it. So yeah, she was like, let's go to a strip club. I was like, all right, cool. And then so she was looking them up. So this was Friday night, or Friday in the afternoon. So she's looking up clubs and stuff, and I'm like thinking like, dude, she's really like serious. Like, all right, cool, whatever. And I was like, I told her, I was like, I'm not gonna go if it's just me and you, because that's gonna be hecka weird. And so she goes, so she's like, oh yeah, all right. So she invited her friend, which was also a girl. And then, I mean, I guess that makes sense, but yeah, so she invited her friend. And then I was like, I might as well bring my cousin Christian. So he came, and then we all told him to bring his boy, Davon or whatever. And so we all chilling. And so we were supposed to go Friday night, but I mean, people was being bummed, so we couldn't really do anything, right? And so then so Saturday comes, and she goes, all right, let's go. And so we're supposed to go to Modesto or whatever, or, someplace close. And her mom goes, you guys go to San Francisco. And I was like, oh, okay, so that's where it's at or whatever. And so we go to San Francisco, we get on the BART and stuff, and we get out there. And, I'm getting compliments because of your boy's hair, you know what I'm saying? Because of my hoodie, this is the best hoodie ever. Oh my gosh. And then my stomach hurt. And then Okay, so yeah, so we're going there. So we get there, you know, we're walking around, and then we we see a mall, and then you know we're walking around looking at some things. I don't think anybody bought anything but Davon. And then you know we all got some food and stuff. And then after the mall, we went to get this the rolled ice cream stuff. I'll put a clip in there, just so if you don't know what that is. And what happened after that? Okay, so after we got the rolled ice cream, so I thought we were like finna just leave because it was already around like 8 o'clock or something like that, and I thought we were just about to leave and head back or whatever. Okay, so yeah, so then she hits me with a hold on. So then, sorry, I know I keep stopping the video. I'm hecka tired though. So then she hits me with the, oh, so y'all still ready to go or this and that? And I was like, yeah, whatever, it's whatever. And so, I mean, we there. And we're walking around because, you know, she couldn't take her car out there or whatever. We took the BART. And nobody wanted to pay for Uber. I definitely did. But, so we go and we look up the closest one or whatever. And we went to this place called Crazy Horse. And, it was crazy. So, anyway, so the first girl in there, she, so as soon as we walked in there, so... I don't know why they all put the attention on me. Like, I don't know why they make it seem like I don't know. Everybody's making me feel uncomfortable a little bit. Because, you know me, I love my women. I mean, no offense to anybody else out there, but I love women. Like, it's impossible for me not to, you know, like a woman. You know what I'm saying? An actual woman, not a trans, by the way. For all y'all people who try to sneak that in there. Yeah, but anyways. So, a bunch of baddies up in there. And so we're looking around, you know, there's pictures of the girls and stuff in there, and this naked girl walked out straight out. I didn't know what kind of strip club we were going to. Naked girl walked straight out and looked at me and smiled. I just smiled because that's the polite thing to do, right? And my cousins and their friends just started busting out laughing. I'm like, what are y'all laughing at? Like, what? Like, what do you expect? So if she smiled at y'all, y'all wouldn't smile back. Like, you know, they just being hecka weird or whatever. And I was just like, I'm doing me. And so we all took out some, you know, ones or whatever. Because, you know, this is why you gonna go to a strip club and not throw no ones, you know what I'm saying? And then, and so we walked in there. And we had, because I guess it was like a catwalk thing. So, you know, it was like a little walkway, and it had chairs on the sides and chairs on, you know, this side or whatever. And so we sat in the second row because there's a couple dudes in the front row. And then so the first girl comes out and she's dancing and stuff, you know. I wasn't like, I'm not gonna say, no, I wasn't gonna say I didn't enjoy myself, you know, I had a good time or whatever. But wait, hold on. Okay, so the girl was going up there, she was dancing and stuff, and then this little Asian girl was sitting like across from us in the front row or whatever. And the girl, she kept looking at me, you know, everybody we were with, she kept looking at all of us. And then she took her bra off and she went up to this little Asian girl and put her boobs all up in her face and stuff. And then it was like messing with her and doing all that weird stuff. I mean, like I said, I like women, so I ain't gonna judge them, but it was whatever. And then, so the girl comes back over to us and she's like, why are you guys sitting so far back? Cause after she was messing with the Asian girl, there's like 3 people left, and so there's only one dude in the front row, and it was probably like a 10-row thing, and so it was only like 4 or 5 of us, and so I was like, I mean, everybody was just staring around, and I'm like, well, I didn't come here just to be bored. Like, obviously, we came here for a purpose, you know, to see people dance or whatever. I mean, and it was. I think it was everybody's first time except one dude, my cousin's friend. Or whatever. And so after that we go to the how long is this so far? 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5, it don't matter. So anyways, we go to the I was like, hey, let's move to the other side, because it was heck empty on the other side. And then they're all like, you know, iffy about it. And I was like, well, I'm finna move to the other side, like, it don't matter. And then my cousin and his boy was like, all right, let's go. So they came, and they're all trying to sit next to me. I'm like, scoot over, boy. You better one seat, because if stripper come up to me, man, I need space, you know what I'm saying? And then we all just started laughing or whatever, because she already had got up the stage when we were talking and stuff. And so then this little white girl got on stage and she was dancing, and you know they were all filming her or whatever. And then something told me to look back, and I looked back and seen this. Shout out to my boy Dylan. You know, she was just, I'm just playing, Mom. I know my mom watching this, so I'm just playing. But you know, I just looked at her and I was like, she didn't look. I don't think she saw me. I mean, women got eyes all around their head. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I don't know if she saw me or not. But I looked at her and I was like, oh my goodness. And she was just like, you know, I was looking, and so it was me, Space, my boy Davon, Space, and then my boy Christian, and across the stage in the second row was my cousin and her friend, and then so we're all chilling or whatever, and then the black girl gets on the stage. Cause I didn't think she was gonna get on stage because she had regular clothes on or whatever. I thought she just, you know, was like cashier or like a bartender or something like that. And I didn't think she was finna get on stage or anything. So she got on stage, all just like, man. No, I was just like, you know, I was just messing around or whatever, and you know, she was looking at me a couple times. You know what I'm saying? You guys should have seen the drip though. I was looking like a boss, even though I'm not a boss, but I was looking like one. And so yeah, so we were just chilling or whatever, and so the girl starts coming and she's, you know, twerking in front of me or whatever on the stage or whatever and dancing and stuff. And then so because when I sit down in those chairs, you know, it was like, the way I sit down in that chair, it was like, it's like, in those type of specific chairs, you know, whether if you're at school, you know, church, you know, freaking basketball game, it don't matter. Like, I don't sit with my legs closed, so I sit with my legs open. It's like, I just have to have space, you know what I'm saying? And so I was just chilling like this, and I had my arm like this on the chair, and the girl, she gets up. Oh no, she gets off the stage, right? And no, she turned towards me, and she was looking at me, and I was just like, girl, you better stop playing with the boss, you know what I'm saying? I'll take you home, and then give you dinner, take you out, wine you, dine you, and then drop you off back home to your house safely. And yeah, that's the night. Nothing else will happen. But yeah. No, but so she's like looking at me, and I'm talking to her. I don't know, I forgot what she was saying, but we were talking to each other or whatever. And then I guess she could see Christian and Davon laughing or whatever, giggling. And she goes, "Are you with them?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "Okay." And she but you know what she did? Let me tell you, I'm gonna stop laughing. You know what I'm saying? She came up to a real boss, and you know, cause I had stood up so I could fix my jeans, cause my jeans, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, no, I didn't. You know, I know all them dudes out there thinking something that, you know, happened with me. I'm sure y'all women catching on too now, but no, that didn't happen. I'm too good to just be doing that. I ain't no freshman, nothing like that, no 8th grader. You know what I'm saying? But she was like, she opened my legs and she started dancing on me and stuff. I'm talking, I was just like, no, I was just playing. I'm just kidding. Chill out. I'm just kidding. No, but she was dancing on me for them. And she was dancing on me or whatever, and you know, I'm not gonna look disgusted because that's mad disrespectful, you know. And so I was just like, you know, like a regular face, you know what I'm saying? And I was looking over at Christian and them, and they were like, "Okay, X, I see you." I was like, you know what I'm saying? I got it like that. And after that, she had got up or whatever, and She had got up. Okay, so she got up, got back on the stage, whatever. Everybody throwing their money. She picked up her money, got off the stage. After she got off the stage, she was like, because there's too many people going up or whatever. I had totally forgot. Hold on, what I was saying. I had totally forgot she was there or whatever. And, so I only had like 15.21, so I threw that. And then I went to go get some more. I didn't throw the rest of that, but I just went to go get some more. And she was sitting in the back with some worker, one of the workers or whatever, talking to him. I couldn't even tell. I was just like, you know, we were having fun all day. You know what I'm saying? There was nothing else, like nothing throughout that day went bad. We didn't argue with anybody. Well, no, we didn't argue with anybody. You know, we didn't have no conflict, nothing. That was just like a good day. Like, you know, no words being said back and forth, none of that. So we were chilling. And so she was sitting in the back or whatever. And all I'm thinking about is how I'm having such a good day. You know what I'm saying? And I was walking to the bag, and somebody grabbed me. I was like, "Oh snap, what's up?" Like, and it was her. And she was like, "Where you going, cutie?" And I was like, "Who, me? Who, me?" And she was like, "Yeah." And I was like, I don't know. You tell me. No, I didn't say that. But I was just like, "Oh, I'm just finna get some ones." And she was like, "Who you getting them for?" And I was like, "Nobody, just whoever, you know, is performing or whatever." And she goes, "You want to get some for me?" I was like, "Yes, please." Oh my God, no. But I was like, "Oh, all right, whatever." So I went and got 21s or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Be smart with your money, by the way. Because going to a strip club is just like going to a casino. You're gambling. So, you know, except me, I didn't spend heck of money. I only spent like 30, 40 bucks. And so, what is it? Oh, okay, so I was like, sure, whatever. So she grabbed my hand, and we walked to the back. Or no, we walked to the ATM or whatever. Or no, she walked me to the front. I got some money. And then she was like, all right, let's go. And so I was just like, I was thinking, I didn't know what she meant by that. So I was just thinking she was finna go back on stage or whatever. And then she was just like, so I started walking back, and she was still in there. She was like, "Where you going?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna sit back down." She's like, "Oh, you don't wanna hang out with me for a little bit?" And I was like, "Yes, like whatever." And then so she was like, "All right, let's go." So we walked into this room called the private show, and I think I took a little picture. You're not supposed to have your phone out in there, but I'm a G. I do whatever I want. You know what I mean? And so I took my phone out and took a little picture of the thing. And so she was like, "Where do you want to go?" And I was like, "I don't even know what we're doing." Oh, I knew who he was doing, you know? No, but so she was just like, so we went, and she was like, "All right, let's just go back here in the corner or whatever." And I was like, "All right, cool, whatever." So we went, and I shouldn't have to explain what happened, but I will tell people who want to hear it. Like I said, so she gave me a lap dance or whatever, and talk about a woman. No, I'm just playing. All I got was lap dance, and you know, she was just like, we were talking and stuff, and so our time was up or whatever, and she was like, "You want another one?" And I was like, "Yeah, but I'm not trying to take money out." And she was like, "Oh, it's okay, it's on me," or whatever. So gave me another one. We were talking, and she was like, "What's your name?" and this and that, and she just asked me a bunch of questions and all that, and so then she was asking where I came from, and she was like, "What are you guys doing after this?" or whatever. It was probably around 11 o'clock or 10:30 or whatever. And so I gave her my number, you know, being a gentleman, you know, and I was just like, you know. I'm ugly. Okay, now I'm not. But right there I was. You know I was. I lift the hood back a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That way. But yeah, okay. And so, I know, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just trying to remember. I'm hecka tired. But, so, that happened, and I gave her my number, and we're talking, and this and that, and she's just like, oh, hit me up or whatever next time you guys come out here and we can hang out or whatever. And I was like, all right, bet, whatever. And because she is only like 22 or something like that, and it was she just started, like, got into that, and so I was, you know, I would. So, anyways, none of that really matters, though, but... So yeah, and then that happened, and then we ended up going home. Some more stuff happened, but I'd rather not say. If you want to know, ask me in person. Text me, hit me up. Snapchat, don't matter. Hit me up. And so yeah, so that went down, and then we left, came back to the crib, went to sleep, whatever. Next day, went to Sacramento, went to for the LMA concert or whatever. As you guys seen in my last video, heck of views on that. But yeah, so we went to the concert or whatever, and it was crazy because we were in Sacramento, and she was like, "Where is this place at?" Because we didn't know it was in a little venue or whatever, a little small place. I thought it was gonna be like an actual, like I thought it was gonna be like a huge, you know, Super Bowl looking thing or something like that. But so we got there or whatever, and then we were about to go to the mall or whatever because we got there like 2 hours early. And her mom texted us and was like, make sure you guys get in the line hecka early because hecka people be waiting. Sure enough, as soon as she said that, we seen the line and it was hecka long. So we got in the line and, you know, we were waiting there for probably about 30 minutes and it was freezing. I'm telling you, it was like 40 below out there. It was ridiculous. And so we ended up moving up and meeting up with these people. We're talking to them and stuff and laughing. And, you know, this group in front of us just keeps constantly adding people in. They started off with 2 people and just constantly added people in. So this dude behind us got irritated and he was talking mad smack to them and stuff. It was hecka funny. And then after that, we had finally, you know, we moved up a little bit more and, you know, we're chilling and talking. And it's about like 7:45, 7:30, something like that. And we finally get in there and, you know, this dude goes on, Lucky Day or whatever, Lucky Dave or Dave, something like that. He's good. He had good music. And, you know, it was turned, you know, before the concert actually started, you know, they had, like, you know, just playing random music and stuff, and that stuff was hecka fun. I'll play a little clip in there for you guys. But, after that, this next girl came on. I forgot her name, but she was hecka good. She was cute, too, by the way. But yeah, and then, bruh, my heart dropped when I seen my baby. She had me boot up. Nah, but for real though, I see when LMA got on stage, oh my God, dude, oh my God, cause so this is what happened. So, you know, we were just chilling there, and then, you know, these two dudes behind us, and, you know, I don't know if they were on something or not, but they were, like, acting kind of weird, you know. I mean, I wasn't bothered by it, but they were just acting weird. So they were behind us, and there's 2 black girls behind us or whatever. The reason why I said that is just because that's how it's just whatever, it don't matter. But, so they ended up somehow moving right next to me. They were, like, back behind us, too. So they ended up moving right next to me, and we're still chilling or whatever. And they're pretty tall. Like, they're at least, like, 6'2", 6'3", or whatever. And so they're pretty big or whatever, and they dancing on with each other or whatever. And then the girls make their way up by my cousin, and I'm like, bro, like, how is this making any sense? Like, people are not leaving this place. You know, like, LMA finna get on stage. Like, what the heck? And so then one of the dudes gets on front of me and starts, like, kind of, like, dancing on me, and I'm like, not like yiking and not, like, physically, like, but, like, you know, he was just dancing, and he kept touching me and bumping into me, and I was just like, all right, dude. And so I'm guessing it was his boyfriend, because he was holding his waist and stuff the whole time. he kept trying to move me over, and I'm like, I don't care. I'll tell you this, boy, you not finna like move me. And so, I had to buck up, get in the gym, and I had to let him know like you need to. I didn't say nothing, but I was just like, I was like pushing him back, kind of like, look, dude, you're not finna press up on me out of my spot. Like that's what's not finna happen. So somehow they made their way all the way in front of us, and I was just like, two dudes just standing right in front of me, and I'm like, okay. I swear to God, if she comes on and these two dudes are standing in front of me, it's finna be some problems. Like no cap. Like either we all finna get kicked out this thing, or like niggas. I mean, excuse me, we finna get mad, like for real. But so that happened, and then the girls did it to my cousin, and one of them was shorter than her, but the other one was tall too. She was hecka tall, and that happened to her, and so she couldn't see for a minute. And then I was just like, I didn't want to record because the second girl, she was hecka good or whatever, and I was recording her a little bit, and I didn't even want to record anymore because they were making me mad. And then somehow the dudes made their way all the way over that side, and so LMA comes on, and oh my God, dude, like, when you see her with your own eyes, bro, like, trust, like, I think that was her first venue too, and I don't think she'll ever do a venue again, unless if she's like coming down, like going, how like, she's up here. If she starts going down, that's when she'll probably do another venue. But that was her first headline, sold out. Her last headline, like she's not doing any. Well, no, not her last headline, but she's not doing any more venues no more. Like after this one, they're all in big places, stadiums. So you're not gonna be that close to her. And I got to actually experience that or whatever, and it was hecka cool. We were chilling, and I was singing her songs, and I want to get to the second part before the first part because that part is just bad. But okay, so later down, probably like 3 or 4 songs in, the black girl who was taller that was standing in front of us or behind us and made her way in front of us threw up. Like, it was nasty, too. Like, I wish I could have recorded her, but that would have been mad disrespectful or whatever. But, so she threw up, and she's holding it, and her people were with her, and so they all left, and, like, hecka people moved, so it was just a big old circle, and I was just like, let's go, like, because people were, like, they were all walking away from the LMA con. Who would want to take their eyes off of LMA, though? Like, I mean, I did, but just for a split second, though. And so, I was like, oh, snap, let's move up. So me and my cousin, we moved up, and we got, like, close to her, like, just, like, not hecka close, not where we're touching the stage and stuff, but we got in pretty close. And so, I had my chains on, my LMA hoodie, I had my head off, I was just, being presentable. It was a bunch of people around me, but when you see a face like this, the way I was dripped, my hair, like, it's so hard not to notice me or whatever. And so where I was standing, I had 2 baddies to the left. I didn't see behind me. Cousin to the right. People in front, you know what I'm saying? Girls on the left was gigging it with me. I'm telling you, we was dancing, all that, chilling. It was fun. But after that, so after they threw up or whatever, so back to the first part. So LMA came on, and she put on her song, dang. Hold on, sorry. So she put on her song. It was, I know her name of the song. I'm trying to think real quick, sorry. I don't remember. I'll just play the clip. I keep forgetting the song. Every time somebody asks me that song, I always forget, but I know the song. But so yeah, so she put on that song. She first came out, and so I'm standing there, and I'm feeling myself and what he's seeing, and she looked at me, and I was like, oh my God. No, like for real, no cap. She looked at me like, y'all could be haters and be like, she didn't look at you. Oh, you just over exaggerating just because you recorded something. Man, shut up. You ain't gonna see LMA up that close anyways. Shut up. Like, you weak. Like, it don't matter. Like, so she looked at me, and I was just speechless. I was like, oh snap. My heart started racing. Like, I thought she was gonna like try to call me up there or say something to me. or something. So I stopped singing, and then later on down the song, so she stopped singing and she's dancing, she's gigging, and then she starts singing again, and I'm staring at her dead in her eyes, and I'm just like looking at her, and she looks at me and she starts singing to me. Like, obviously she's not Xavier, you know, she's looking at me and she's staring at me, she's singing at me, and she smiles, and then she starts going on, and I was just like, oh snap. And my cousin, I don't know, she was, yeah, because she knew, she was like, oh, like she knew that Ella Mai, like, real life looked at me. And so well, I know you guys can't hear the audio because last time because when I had recently uploaded my Ella Mai concert video, I got copyrighted for the song when there was multiple songs, but I got copyrighted for one, and it was, you know, this particular song. They just hating because Ella Mai looked at me, you know what I'm saying? But I hope you guys, you know, believe me. So yeah, let's get back to the video. Okay, so yeah, so, you know, after Ella Mai looked at me, I didn't think, like, who else do you honestly think is paying attention? Like, so she looked at me or whatever, and I was just like, yo, like, she really is looking at me, like, twice, like, and so I just started smiling, and I'm like, oh my God, my heart dropped, and this and that, and right when she looked at me and smiled, my cousin, she goes, oh, snap, X. She's like, I see you, and I was like, oh, you seen that? Oh, she was like, yeah, and I was like, oh, okay, and then, so after that, I was just like, that just made my day or whatever. I was hecka happy, and, you know, I was just like, I wish we would have been able to have the meet and greet, but the meet and greet was already sold out or whatever, I guess, and it was whatever. That would have been hecka lit. I mean, I had a famous person look at me. By the way, if y'all do not know, me and Ella Mai will be getting married within the next, let me think, probably 6 years, about 6 years, because I'll be 24, she'll be 30. So yeah, and yeah, we'll be getting married or whatever. Only a couple people were invited to my wedding, so you better be on my good side the next couple years, because you're not coming to my wedding. I'm finna be rich, probably by the time I'm 20. I'm talking about like rich, like, you know what I'm saying, doing big things. By the time I'm 25. And then me and Ella Mai finna be married, we finna have kids, all that. Finna be living life. You know what I'm saying? My kid's finna be hecka cute, that accent, cause she's ugly. I mean, whoa, wait. I need to take that, I need to take that out, hold on. So she's cute, beautiful, marvelous, glamorous, I'm ugly. And so, you know, that just makes 1 and 1. Beautiful kids, one with the accent, one without the accent. My kids gonna be bad. But yeah, hope you guys like this little short video thing. If you guys like the videos, please watch. Wait. Dude, I am tripping today. Like, what the heck? I feel so weird. Like, anyways, if you guys like the video, hit that like button and subscribe. And please, if you guys want to hear more story time videos, I'll even just make up some funny videos. I mean, some funny stories or whatever, but I have a lot of funny stories to tell. I could just, but, you know, if you want to hear some stories, you want me to make up some stories, you know, any kind of videos y'all want, just put it in the comment section or text me, hit me up, you know, or anything like that. So, yeah, hit the like button, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video. All right.